you did something, and an officer walked up to that door, and he felt weird. His respiratory system, his eyes, and his skin. And I need to know what that was. I have a video of you doing it.
When someone turns a simple neighbor dispute into a calculated chemical attack, the consequences can become severe. In this case, a PhD student at University of South Florida went from academic researcher to criminal suspect, ultimately facing arrest, serious felony charges, and deportation proceedings after allegedly endangering an entire family on May 31st, 2023. Officers in Tampa responded after a father reported that his downstairs neighbor was injecting a substance under his apartment door. According to the report, the victim said that whenever the fumes entered the home, his eyes burned and his family experienced breathing problems. He also told officers the suspect was a chemistry PhD student at USF who had previously complained about noise coming from their newborn baby.
Okay.
He's a chemistry PhD student at USF.
He's a what?
Chemistry PhD student at USF.
Okay.
And he's injecting some chemical inside my house. It's like severe eye burning sensation. Eyes are
Let me see the video.
difficulty breathing.
Do you know him?
Yeah,
Are you guys in an argument about something?
I'll tell you everything. So this time he came and he didn't put anything. And he came back again. And he's coming back. This is this.
Here, come downstairs. Let the fire guys check you out. Okay.
When my baby wakes up in the middle of the night, he complains, we are doing heavy footsteps. He's hearing all the sound and he's waking up.
Did you guys call a long time ago, or for some noise? He called.
He called.
And we talked to you
Yes.
briefly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the police officer at that time told me that with a baby in a condo, this is very common. And he said, the police officer said that we'll make your neighbor understand the situation, and you don't worry about this.
So, this is an odd call. He does have a video of his downstairs neighbor with a syringe squirting something into his door that's closed, his front door. So he said he kind of had some, you said your eyes were burning?
Yes.
So I haven't been in the apartment yet.
Have a seat out here in the air.
And the baby and his wife went to another apartment to kind of get away.
If you get inside the unit,
I can't without the meters.
Yeah, I know. But last time, the fire department, I called police, I called 911.
I had the hazmat coming.
Yeah, and hazmat came in. It was on 21st August, 21st June.
Okay.
And today I'm again calling 911.
Did he do the same thing the other
Many
day?
times.
Well, he didn't have it on camera last.
Okay, yeah,
He just
it's
put the camera up. He stopped at our station.
Okay.
They were wanting to report.
Okay. All right.
Just have a seat here and let us, get some vitals.
So back to what the issue is. Basically, he was the noise issue with him.
Yes.
Okay. And then from there, it's escalated to this kind of behavior. Okay.
He also complained to the condo,
Okay.
the HOA, and the HOA said, warned him that if he, I didn't go to HOA, he did.
Okay.
And the HOA said that if he disturb my landlord or me
Yeah.
with a baby,
Call.
he may want to live in a single
Somewhere
family
else,
house,
yeah.
not in a condo. Because in a condo, these kind of footsteps and all the sounds are pretty common.
Fire rescue and hazmat teams had already responded on earlier occasions, but were initially unable to determine the source of the chemical fumes. This time, however, the victim had installed a hidden camera, and the footage allegedly showed the neighbor approaching the apartment door with a syringe and injecting liquid underneath it.
All right, if I just write first sample on this one, or you need a specific time on there? I collected this one.
No, I came a little late to the party, so I don't know what kind of plan you guys concocted. So
We're just sending this to the USF lab just in case there's
Okay.
a trial or anything,
Yeah.
so that it's official.
okay,
So this is USF lab. So that's easy then. I just write first sample, first entry.
that's fine. So this is coming with us, right? Okay.
Officers made contact with the suspect's wife, who allowed them to inspect the apartment for hazardous materials. She stated that she felt fine but mentioned her husband had been coughing. Officers carefully searched the residence to ensure there was nothing dangerous that could pose a risk to the couple's own children. Meanwhile, detectives continued reviewing the video evidence and preparing to question the suspect directly about the substance allegedly injected beneath the victim's door.
Do you mind if we come, like fire rescue came last week and they checked with the meter? Do you mind if we come and see if there's anything hazardous inside your apartment?
No.
You don't mind if we check?
But my two kids are asleep.
We won't wake them up.
Okay.
Are they in the bedroom?
Yeah.
We're not going to go in there and wake them
Okay.
up. We'll be very quiet.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay. Sure.
You don't mind?
I don't
I just want to make sure there's nothing hazardous for the children in case like maybe your husband left something. He said no, but we would like to just double check.
Okay.
It was just because if your kids got into something, we would not want them to be
Have
hurt.
you or you been feeling sick at all recently or anything like that?
I feel okay, but my husband cough a lot when he got home. Last time I told the firefighter about this problem. We also let them check our home, but we didn't get
No readings? Okay. Well, it won't take us long. We just want to take a look through real quick if that's okay. We'll walk up with you. Do you mind?
You want? Are you good with the video for now, or do you want it up there too?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
We're good. Thanks, officer.
Li Xueming initially denied possessing anything hazardous. During questioning with a detective who also served as a federal task force officer, he claimed he had only used onion extract from a lab at University of South Florida and said he disposed of the pipette in a dumpster outside the apartment complex. However, hazmat field tests reportedly contradicted that explanation. One responding officer later experienced eye irritation and breathing problems and was transported to the hospital, while investigators worked urgently to identify the substance involved so medical staff could provide the appropriate treatment.
How you doing, sir? Hey, you hear me okay?
I've got something in my eyes.
You have something in your eye? You need a wipe?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Alice, you grab a paper towel or, I don't know if I have one in my car or not. My name's Charlie George.
Yeah.
I'm a detective at Tampa Police Department, okay? But I'm also a federal task force officer with the FBI, okay?
Okay.
My credentials right there.
Yeah.
I'm a bomb technician and a hazmat technician,
Yeah.
okay? I'd like to ask you, do you know why you were here?
Not exactly.
Not exactly, or so listen. I want to ask you some questions that have to do with the interest of public safety. Okay.
For that,
Someone's getting you something to wipe your eyes. Okay. Hang on one second.
I'm sorry. I'm Chinese, so
Okay.
English is not my native language. So can I have a lawyer because I don't want to make any misunderstanding.
So what I want to ask you about is if I can go and determine if I'm going to be safe or my guys are going to be safe if we touch something, or are we going to be hurt? Okay.
Excuse me.
Hang on one second.
No.
Here, I've got the stuff for your eyes.
Thank you.
So you're saying you want a lawyer, but there's some questions I want to ask you that have to do with the interest of public safety. It's called a public safety exception.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Meaning, I'm asking you questions. It's not about you getting prosecuted criminally.
Okay.
It's about there may be an unknown substance that our guys may come in contact with that is an irritant or a chemical or something like that. I don't know much about chemistry, but there's maybe a substance upstairs that could harm us. Okay?
You mean in my apartment?
Is there anything hazardous in your apartment?
No.
Is there any chemicals inside your apartment?
No.
Okay.
I have a baby. I cannot have those things in my home.
Okay, you have a baby.
Yeah.
So there's nothing harmful in your apartment.
My major is chemistry.
Okay.
I know how to avoid all those poison from my baby. Okay. I definitely would not take anything for those kind of stuff.
Nothing hazardous.
Nothing
Okay.
hazardous, nothing poisonous.
Is there anything in your car that would harm us? Any chemicals? Anything that would give us an irritant, like to our eyes or skin?
I pick up my son every day, so you can check it.
Okay.
It's safe.
Nothing in your car.
No.
In the bag that you were carrying when they stopped you,
You have it. You can check.
there's nothing in the
I
bag.
only have some medicine to cure my allergies.
Okay.
That's the only thing. That's the only chemical in there.
Okay. There's nothing hazardous in there.
Nope.
Are there any needles? Are you a diabetic or anything that like a needle that might poke us or stick us? Anything like that?
I don't have needles. I don't have needles.
You don't have needles?
I don't
So
have.
there's nothing sharp?
No.
Okay. So listen, I'm just going to ask you this because it's important because one of our officers was upstairs at another apartment that you were seen near, and that officer felt weird when they went by the door where you were standing with something in your hand. And that officer's at the hospital right now. And I need to know so we can tell the doctors what he may have been exposed to. There was an officer that went to an apartment upstairs on the second floor. Not yours.
Second floor?
Yeah. Sir, I'm
Not
asking for
my
the truth.
home.
Not your home, but you were seen near the door doing something. You're on video. And you did something, and an officer walked up to that door, and he felt weird. He felt weird in his respiratory system, his eyes, and his skin. And I need to know what that was. What did you put on there? I have a video of you doing it. Don't play stupid. I need to know to tell the doctors.
But I don't have any poison chemical here.
I didn't say you had a poison chemical. I asked you what you had that could have caused this. Because the people inside the door and the officer were affected and had irritated eyes and itchy skin. And I'm asking you to cooperate so we can tell the doctors because they don't know what he was exposed to. And they're calling the Center for Disease Control right now to let them know he was exposed to a chemical and you were the one seen by the door doing something. And that's a problem. I need to find out for the doctors. And a police officer is in the hospital right now, and I need to know.
I did pour some onion extraction here.
What was it?
Onion extraction.
Onion extraction?
Yeah.
What did you pour it with? How did you pour it? A pipette? So you had a pipette of onion extraction? Onion extraction?
Onion, just onion. Yeah.
Like onion, like for food, like
purple
you eat
onion. Yeah.
a purple onion.
Yeah.
Where did you extract it from? Like in your apartment?
No. I just did it in the lab.
At work?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's at USF? Okay. Thank you for being honest with me. So there's no chemicals.
No, it's just onion.
Just onion.
Yeah. I don't want to be in trouble, so I don't.
So listen, I'm asking you this so I can call the hospital and tell the doctors what it was.
Yeah.
So they swabbed the area of the floor where that liquid was. And in that area, they got some chemicals back on their hazmat ID. They have a detector equipment, like a field detector. And it came back with some narcotics on it.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
Like there were the chemicals that were on there were like narcotics, like opiate, hydrocodone, methadone. Was there any methadone or oxycodone in the syringe, in the pipette?
No.
Where's the pipette now?
Trash.
Who's trash? Who's trash? Yeah, where's the trash that it's in?
Outside, in the garbage.
In the garbage?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Which garbage can? Because this is what I'm saying. I want to get it tested and make sure there's nothing in that. Which garbage can?
You can find it just outside the community. There's only one garage. Garbage, only one garbage.
It's outside?
Yeah, it's outside.
Outside
we
your
only
unit?
have one garbage outside.
It's outside the garage or outside your apartment door?
Well, it's outside.
Where? Your building?
No.
The gate at the front?
Yeah.
It's a single trash can?
It's a large one.
A large one? Like a dumpster?
Only one.
Like a dumpster?
Yeah.
Okay, is it like, so you just threw it in there loose?
Yep.
So you're telling me it's onion extraction only. There's no chemicals in there. There's no narcotics in there. No drugs.
No drugs.
Okay. There won't be any drugs in that pipette. It's what?
It's a new one.
It's a new pipette that only has the onion extract in it. How do you extract onion juice? How do you do that?
I just use to extract from water.
A what?
Extract from water and dry it.
Okay. And then it takes all the liquid onion out?
It's just something like oil thing.
Okay. All right, let me tell you, I'm going to see if these guys can find the pipette. I want to make sure there's no drugs in it. This way I can tell the doctors at the hospital that the officer was exposed to onion extract and there was nothing else in there. Okay? Could you throw it, where did you throw it in the dumpster? Like, will it be easy to find or no?
I'm not sure. It's the large one. So
How big is the pipette? Like the size of my pen?
yeah, a little bit
And what color is it?
transparent.
So it's like clear?
Plastic, yeah.
And that's like the same model you have at work? You have it from work?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Lee Shuming was arrested and charged with battery, stalking, dispersing a chemical agent, and possession of a controlled substance after testing revealed hydrocodone and methadone in the injected liquid. Interview 6. Following his arrest, he was booked into the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office jail system. He was later expelled from the University of South Florida, and due to the severity of the crimes and his immigration status, he was deported back to China in late 2023. If you want to see more real body cam cases exposing immigrants involved in serious crimes and the deportations that follow, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
So apparently, based on the actions you did, they're charging you with stalking. Stalking? Yeah. Stalking, battery on 3 people. The guy, the girl, the baby. Bat Leo, because when an officer was investigating, he got exposed. And possession of narcotics, because when the fire guys came there, they have a machine that tests the item, the liquid. And that revealed 2 things, which was hydrocodone and methadone. So hydrocodone is narcotic. I can't hear you, but I'm sorry. Hydrocodone. Yeah.